Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to OTLR. We are here for the Spanish Grand Prix at the circuit Barcelona de Catalunya. So I'll quickly just get the track map on screen for you guys. 14 turns, 2.8 miles long around this track. Obviously, in normal Formula 1, they do 66 laps, but we're only going to do like 33. And obviously, you got one long DRS straight from 13 to 1, so expect loads of overtaking there. And you might see some old people try and make some dives on the inside of turn 10 on the second DRS straight. But obviously, without further ado, let's get into qualifying. I am the Piney Penguin, and in the comms booth with me is the Lanky. How are we doing this evening, lad?
Good evening, everybody. Not too bad yourself.
Yep.
Looking forward to this one, as Spain's one of my personal favourites. So not necessarily in game, like in IRL, personal favourite track. So
Yep.
yeah, I like this track.
I love this track as well. I also love racing this track, so if I get a chance to race it, I will not say no to it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind racing it in game. It's just the only thing recently is obviously that bump and the uncertainty of the way it's been. I haven't heard many reports on that. So hopefully that's now like permanently been fixed, because it did go away and come back. So
Yep, it definitely did. Yeah,
but other
sorry
than
for
that, yeah,
the...
it's a nice track.
It is. Right, who is first out on the track? It is KFC bloke, but he's going out for his out lap, then he has to go back in since he has a quali ban. Courtesy of last week, him man blocking somebody. Why? No, phone. Bad
I
time
just
to
heard a
go.
newt newt.
Yeah, no, that's my phone. I'm gonna have to sort the noise suppression out, because obviously over the weekend I've put something on my PC that helps me control the audio better. So for some reason it's decided to pick up my phone, so I guess the noise suppression feature is not working. So I'll have to sort that out later.
I don't know if they would hear it in stream. I mean, it's easier for
they,
me with the headset on, isn't it?
Yeah, they definitely will. They will definitely will. Right. So we're gonna ride on board here with Stoke. I do believe this is this guy's debut this week, isn't it?
Yes, it's his first race. Because Goodman's, it was his. Yeah, he raced last week. Yeah, so it's
Goodman's
just
first last
Stoke.
week. Yep. So on board with Stoke as he comes into the first two corners here. I want to be nice and close to the inside, and now as he's coming around turns 3 and up a little bit of the hill, coming up now with a classic corner where Hamilton and Rosberg crashed into each other all those years ago, and now round turn 4 down the hill towards turn 5. Again, nice, keeping nice and tidy, nice and close to the grass, but not too close. And coming down to 6 and 7. Sorry, 7 and 8, sorry. And now flat out round turn 9 as we go downhill towards turn 10. Obviously this corner has been changed a lot over the years. It used to be a tighter hairpin, but not anymore, as we now come around 11 and 12. Those haven't changed that much, and then obviously it used to be a chicane after turn 13, but not anymore. Now obviously now round the final corner for Stoke. Flat foot to the floor, DRS open, up to the line, and we're going to start with a 1:13.024 as Dr. Steele goes 6 times faster. And we do have Jack coming across the line. He goes to 3rd, and J11 goes even faster than Dr. Steele, but only by 6 thousandths of a second. Now, who is next to cross the line? Is it Swifty? It is a Swifty. As he's coming at last couple of corners here. As if pretty much you can run those flat out, can't you? Like the last turn, can't you? If I'm not wrong.
Yeah. If you get the timing of the turn-in right.
Yep.
If you're a little bit late, then yeah, you're prone to going out in that gravel.
Yep. Well, Muncher up to 4th. Munch up to 4th. Swifty's down into 6th. Ty Clear slowest of everybody right now. And a Mad Move into 3rd. Juice has just started his lap as he's coming through the first few corners here.
I think Ty Clear's going for a lap again. He does
Yeah.
like to do.
He does a
He
double
told
out lap,
me a
doesn't
couple of
he?
weeks ago. Yeah, he does a double. He likes to put a couple laps of fuel in and get the tyres scrubbed in. So
Yeah,
I would
he's not.
imagine this lap he's doing now is his push lap.
Yeah, I was gonna say I tend to do that as well a bit. As a KFC bloke in the Twitch chat is saying, I'm really praying for a wet race. And why so, KFC?
Well, according to Poochie in the Discord chat, he said this wet race would have been sensational. Cancel the lobby reset. So, from what he's saying, it looks like they were being told it's going to be wet. But obviously, with our lobby reset, there's no guarantee that it's going to stay that way.
Nope, it was not. And if I'm not mistaken, well, I saw Juicer drifting a little bit around turn 10 there, as he's now coming out of the last corner, up to line, goes up to P5. And Ty Clear improved, obviously he's gone up to P6. Where is Sid? He's not bottled his lap yet. That makes a change. But commentator's curse do be a thing. Obviously, Sid will probably want to try and get really close to his teammate. So we have to see how close Sid can get to Dr. Steele. As he's coming around turn 11 here, now turn 12. Slowest corners of the track, and now down to 13 and 14, which are pretty much flat out. But if you make a small mistake at 14, as Lanky said earlier, you are in the gravel. And a foot to the floor, DRS open, up to line for Sids. It's only good enough for P7 for the time being.
Yeah, so Sid's normally close to his teammate, so I'd expect maybe a little mistake somewhere, or this is just not a track that he favours.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, Tom. Yeah, Tom didn't race last week, so man.
No, he's got some points to try and keep. He's up in that championship battle, isn't he? So, with obviously last week he's lost out on some points there. So,
yep,
he'd be wanting a good one.
Yep, he will do, and I'll give you a small update on the drivers' standings and everything in the lobby reset. As a D Summers has replied to your comment saying, "Not if you're stuck in a DRS train in Sector 2." Yeah, as I say, I've had that happen. It's not a fun feeling. Alright. Tom Carter here, coming around the last few corners. And this is where we're like, when did Tom change to PC? Up, Sid's binned it.
I want to say pushing nearly 2 months now, I think.
Tom Carter does a 1:13 exactly.
Oh, it's satisfying to look at though, isn't it, when you see them 3 noughts.
Poochie up to 3rd. So, I know exactly what Sid's done. So, he's hit the wall on the pit entry.
Oh, he's done a Sid. He did that. I think I've still got a clip of him doing that in Japan. He's done a Sid. Oh, who's that losing it? That's Tom.
He's not on a lap, so he's good.
I don't think. Yeah, I just saw him sliding off the track.
Yeah, Goodman's on a lot. Oh Jesus! Dr. Steele on doing a second lap, and he's gone faster. 1:12.1 now. Oh, as Goodman gets it all wrong out of turn 5, then actually spins the car, is now facing the wrong direction, and is reversing on the track. Go on then, lad. Do a J turn. Do a J turn, lad. Go on. Ah! Almost. Ha! I called it. Sid is coming to the Twitch chat and said, "Ah, I've hit the wall and going into the pits." Yeah, I saw.
Yeah. I wish I saw that one, because that would have been another clip. I'll have a montage of him doing it soon.
Mad Move is invalidated. J11 was down his previous time, so my tyres are on track. No, J11's given up on his lap. Has Swifty given up on his lap? Yeah, pretty much. He's going slow. So no improvement there for Swifty. And we've got Tycler on an out lap. We've got Stoke starting his second run, so right on board with the Sauber man. First time he's raced here in OTLR this season. So we'll have to see what the debutant can do. Let's see how much they are up as we come across the first sector split now. And he's actually a full second down. Huh? Why is bro a full second down? Is he doing a double out lap? Is that what man's doing here? Because someone's forgot to turn the battery on. Like, I can see the rear light blinking, so... Oh
yeah.
Yeah.
Bizarre one.
Yeah, 3.7 down on his previous best. So yeah, he's not pushing. Maybe he's doing a second out lap here. So he's gonna start pushing this time around, unless he's gonna come back into the pits. Nope. He is going to stay off another lap. So, yep, he overfueled the car just a little bit. So, the rear light stopped blinking. So, Stoke going to try here to go a bit faster. But I'm going to go on board with Juice here. As he's currently in P6, 6 tenths behind Dr. Steele. So, to try and find some. Was a little bit down in the first sector. So, we'll see if the man in the Alpine can make some improvements. As he's coming around the last corner here. Across the second sector split, and he's 0.004 up. 4,000th up on his previous time. And a slide again. That slide again coming out of that corner.
Yeah, we've got Ty on a slight improvement from sector 2, so see what he does. He does improve.
Yep. He got us ahead of Juice. Juice up to the line. 3/10th improvement. Goes up to P3. But with that small slide, I don't think that was going to help him. We'll go back on board with Stoke as he's actually a 10th down. He's giving his teammate... his teammate's going to get some slipstream from him. Oh, he does improve in the end. Gets inside, gets into the 12s. Needs to realistically get out of the way his teammate. There we go. Let's give Goodman DRS. We'll have to see if Goodman cannot bottle his lap. As that is Swifty about to start his lap. Who's that behind Swifty? That is Mad Move. And then we've got a Merc coming across line, which is Jack. How much of an improvement for Jack? It's P2. 4/10th improvement for Jack. Good that lap there from Jack.
Ooh.
As we go on board with Tom
I'm on with
Carter.
Muncher here at the minute. With a 2/10th improvement.
Yep, Tom Carr had the same on his lap, so he's coming around the last corner now. He's done a 13 dead. How much of an improvement? 4/10, puts him P6. Go on board of Muncher as he's next. Also 4/10th improvement, goes second. Very nice. Pucci will be next. Pucci 2/10th improvement, goes P4. And Juice is into the pits.
All but one that's done a time is in the 12s.
Goodman's bottled it again. Goodman is facing the wrong way again. That is not very good.
He is not having a good time, is he?
No, and Mad Move has invalidated his lap again. Into pit comes him, and Swifty up to P6 with a 12.444. So, oh, J11 didn't even miss that. J11, I missed that. J11 improved. He's up to back in a P2, only 200ths behind Dr. Steele. So pretty much everybody's in the 12, unless you've not set a lap, aka Goodman and KFC. Obviously, KFC having a quali ban.
That's good though. 12 drivers, 8/10ths of a second.
Yeah.
Ish, 9/10ths, 8/10ths.
Yeah, it's 8 tenths. So just under 4 minutes left of the session, so everyone's gonna waiting towards the end of the session now to do their final run.
Yeah, it's looking a bit miserable though. So
Ooh.
whether track's going to be optimal, because like even without rain, it's going to cool a bit, isn't it? So whether that could help the tires, it could have the opposite effect. We'll find out.
It could do. You never know. Right. You never know what the weather can do. It's very unpredictable these days. So you can never predict what it's going to do. So it looks like Stokes already back out onto the track. Down in P12 right now. Barely made into the 12s. So we'll have to find some improvement to get in amongst the front runners. As I can see more people coming out the pits. So that's Mad Move and Tycler now coming out of the pits. I see a Merc and a McLaren, so that's Dr. Steele and Jack now heading out. Like, they've got 2.5 minutes, so if Stoke here makes a little bit of a mistake on this lap, he's got time to recharge his battery and go again. But he could come into traffic, possibly, because both Aston Martins are leaving the garage. So, ride on board here. See how good this lap is from Stoke. He needs to find some improvement. Hardly up in the first sector, but as a first sector, there's always find improvements everywhere. Everywhere you go, just gotta look for those lines. As he's keeping it nice and tidy here through 7 and 8. Flat out around turn 9. DRS up and coming down to turn 10. Want to be nice and tight. Got a decent exit as well for the man in the kick. And then you don't want to touch that curb. Pretty much ride that one. And full throttle for these last 2 corners. We'll have to see how much of an improvement it is as he's coming up to the line. DRS open. So 4/10 improvement goes to P9. Good lap there from him. As we now go on board with, I do believe, the next person to cross the line is either Tycler or who was the other one that left the pits with him at the time? It was an Alpine, I think, wasn't it? No, wasn't
There is an Alpine in front of Ty, who's just coming around the final corners, I think.
No, it's a Williams of Mad Move.
No, that's a Williams, yeah.
It's Mad Move. No improvement for Mad Move, so that's his
But that close to
done.
colour.
Swifty
on the map.
has bottled it and has crashed apparently. So that's not good. Next person across line will be Jack. Jack does improve by a 10th, stays P4. Dr. Steele, no improvement, is actually down. Next across line will be Poochie Head. So we'll have to see what Aston Martin can do as he's coming out the last couple of corners here. So they're all going to start coming flying through. So Poochie up to line. It is just over a 10th improvement, but does not improve his position. He stays P5. As Muncher comes across line, is actually down. So that's unfortunate.
No way.
As Goodman hasn't
comes out of nowhere.
didn't do a lap and it comes out of nowhere to take away pole.
I was on board with him and it looked like a good lap, but I will be honest, I didn't think it was quite going to be that good. Like,
yeah.
It was close.
The only person I can really deny Goodman pole is this man here. We're on board with Tom Kiatis. He's coming out the last couple corners. He's the last one really on a flying lap at the final corner, foot to the floor. Does improve, but not good enough. He stays P10.
Oh
So
well,
that,
Goodman's got the mistakes out and found it for when he needed it.
yeah, out of nowhere, this man bottled his first 2 laps by spinning, but this time has fixed those improvements and has taken pole away from J11. So
Fair
well
enough.
played.
Yeah, GG.
GG, well played, lad. Man is in Twitch chat saying, "How the fudge did I get pole after choking 2 laps?"
That's what we're just literally trying to work out
Yeah,
ourselves.
we are. Tom Carter's coming to chat saying, "Wow, I'm slow." Um. Oh well. So that's qualifying done there. So Goodman will takes pole. Then it's J11 will join him on the front row. Dr. Steele, Muncher, then Jack, Poochie, Swifty, Juice, Madmove, and Tom Carter in the top 10. And then Stoke, Ty Clare, Sid, and KFC. So 7/10 was the spread in the end. Might have been less if Sid didn't bin it into the wall in the pit lane like an absolute spanner. But it's all good. 7/10 is still pretty good. Oh! Well, I've never known it to rain in Spain. I always thought Spain was a hot,
Yeah,
sunny
Sapucci was
country.
right. When he was saying wet race, he really meant it was going to be wet. Well,
That is torrential rain, but
yeah, that's bad.
sadly, lobby reset, so we might not get this. So I'll bring you back to wrong screen. I'll bring you back to my ugly mug. Obviously, Lanky doesn't have a webcam yet. I'm gonna mourn at him to try and get one. But so you know,
I am looking at the PC, so the getting one going down the PC road. So
good.
hopefully soon.
Whee!
You see
Just
that?
I've put it on now, but I was just watching them all. Just they were all spinning and stuff. Just there we go. Muncher spun. The Stoke number he needs. I was gonna say retire for
Somebody's
the
wheel's
session.
just gone crazy. Yeah, there we go.
Yep. Alright, so we'll just quickly bring you on to the calendar. Obviously, we are racing here at Barcelona, Spain. Next week, we will go to Melbourne, and the last race of the season will be in Yas Marina, Dubai. And now, probably what everyone's all been waiting for is the results. Why there's nothing on that screen, you ask? Because there is not. I just gotta find the right button. There we go. That's the wrong button. That's the wrong results. 1 second. Well, I just changed that picture. Give me 1 sec. Don't know why that's the wrong picture. There we go. That's the right picture. Now it's right. So last week, KFC Block took the win ahead of Juice and Dr. Steele joining them on the podium. Muncher P4, Goodman was P5, Nobody Cares in 6th, and Jordan Henson, Ty Clear in 8th, and J11 at 9th, and Hugo in 10th. And then you have all the rest of them. And now we move on to what's probably more important, the driver standings. Juice now takes top spot with 101 points ahead of Tom Carter, who has a 9. Hang on. Is that 19 and Poochie? What? Wait, hang on. Are these the right ones? 1 second. Nope, it is right. It just I can't see it. It's 98 for Tom Chiata, only 3 points behind you. Then Pucci in 97. Then Mad Move KFC jumps up the board by 3 places after his win last week. Then Dr. Steel in 6th. Then Swifty, Sid, Tyclay, and Tico take up the top 10. And then now we'll bring on the team's standings, as Alpine is still at the top by 20 points now is the gap, ahead of Aston Martin with 100, who has 153. Then it's Ferrari in third with 124. Then McLaren with 117. Red Bull leapfrogs Williams, courtesy of KFC's win last week, putting them on 116 points, 1 point behind the McLarens. Then Williams with 90. Then Haas 45. Racing Bulls with 41. Mercedes with 23. And Sauber with 20. So, still all to play for, though, because it's only, 4 points that separates the top 3 right now. So, it's a pretty close spread right now between them all. So, we'll have to see how that all changes. Obviously, Goodman with the unexpected pole. A man came in the Twitch chat and said he was I'm like struggling with my wheel and pedals the whole time because of flipping WRC. Oh, is that the rally game? Probably. But yeah, he figured out his issues and has got going. Obviously, now we're just waiting for Lanky to set the grid. As soon as he has set the grid, we should be good to go for 33 laps of this magnificent Spanish track. Obviously, next season we will have 2 Spanish tracks, if I'm not mistaken, because we'll have Barcelona for the final time before we move to Madrid in IRL. So that'll be interesting to see. And I'm pretty sure the Madrid track is also going to be a street circuit. So that's going to be fun. Another street circuit. I hate those. So we'll have to see. We'll also have to see how many stops these drivers will do. Will it be a 1-stop or will it be a 2-stop? You will never know. And Goodman is confirming what I thought the WRC is the rally game.
Oh,
Yeah, I thought it was.
WRC is great. Yeah, there's one game that EA have done like pretty all right with.
I was gonna say, 25 is better than 24, but it's still pretty bad. But at least it's better than last year's game. Is all I can say. But unfortunately, I'm still blooming slow as crap. Anyway, we'll now bring you to trackside. As you can see, it's sunny, not raining. But I wonder if that will change. We'll have to wait and find out. And now this is why I ask Lanky the classic question: who's your money on for this race?
I'm gonna go with Dr. Steele. He's quite consistent, and he's been up there a few times. Yeah, he's in third starting, so
Yep.
we'll see what he can do.
And this is where, like, my money's on Pucci. Hopefully, Pucci can have a better race than he did last week, because he was racing last week, but disaster struck the poor man, and I think he had to pit like 3 or 4 times in the end, because he picked up like wing damage a few times, which was not very helpful for him. So we'll have to see how he does today. Obviously, he's starting P5, I think, so he's in a decent place to pick up some points. Obviously, now we are just waiting for drivers to apply their setups.
Is that Pucci? Pucci's 6th.
Oh, 6th. Okay, I was 1 off.
You're close.
Yeah, so obviously now waiting for these drivers to finalise their setups, their race strategies, and their fuel consumption. and we will be getting ready for 33 laps of this track. Now, the question is, Lanky, 1 stop or 2 stop, do you reckon?
I think there'll be a mixture on the grid with how it's been recently on strategies, but I do think the one stop is probably but safety car dependent. Obviously, the one stop is probably the faster option.
Yeah, because I was gonna say this is where I'd be like, as a commentator, you don't expect me to actually race, but I do dabble in a little bit of racing. I did this track last week, and a 1 stop is more than possible. Because I did it, but unfortunately my tire popped. Luckily for me, my tire popped before I came as I was coming into the pit lane, so I got away there. Very lucky with that.
I hear a countdown.
You hear a countdown? Why am I not hearing this countdown?
I do.
Why am I not hearing this countdown? What is this? But anyway, lights are on. 4, 5, and lights are on. Away we go for the Spanish Grand Prix. Looks like Dr. Steele has got ahead of J11, and we're going to have a 4 wide moment to come into turn 1 as J11 and Dr. Steele is wheel banging, and there's 3 wide. Dr. Steele having to take to the escape road, but we'll have to give that place back. Sid also taking to the escape road. But Dr. Steele will have to give that place back to J11, and Stoll's higher banging. Stoll 3 wide as now J11's through, and Jack's going to go sailing through the inside of Dr. Steele as well, as Dr. Steele's got 10 seconds for cutting the corner, gaining a place. Oh dear.
Oh, did he get an illegal overtake and
Yeah,
maybe not be
it.
able to give that position back?
Yeah, because I think he got it on somebody else
Oh,
that dropped further back. But
yeah, I saw a bit of wing fly across then.
Well, they've all started to calm down as Muncher's going a little bit wide there at turn 9, as it looks like Swifty was having a look at his own teammate, but Pucci's actually gone backwards. Oh, the teammates make contact, but the teammates are still side by side. Still side by side, but there we go, keeping ahead. And Sid was side by side there with Stoke, trying to get it. Oh, but he's going to go down the inside of the final corner, but oh, close. Oh, Pucci's off the road. Oh, and there's more contact. And Swifty's already got 3 seconds for track limits. Pucci's lost some wing. Sid's going to try and go to the inside as Tom Carr's gone the inside of Stoke, and Pucci's gone deep, so Tom Carr's going to get another free place. And then this is where Blake, commentator curse, strikes again. I've jinxed poor Pucci. As KFC
yeah, and I've done it with
looking...
Dr. Steele with that 10 seconds.
Yeah, and now KFC going around the outside of Stoke as Mad Move gets on the grasses and in the gravel. So yellow flags in Sector 1, and also Stoker's lost some front wing. So he's now going to be under pressure here from Tyclair. Will Tyclair brave it on the brakes? Nope. He might fancy it though into turn 10. As Stoke has just gone wide again, and that's just opened the door for Tyclair, and that's another place lost for Salba. But in other news, his teammate is broken away from J11 here, as J11 is just ahead.
Yeah, it's allowed him to break away
Dr.
that start, hasn't it?
Yep. As now Pucci has got ahead. Goodman fastest lap of the race at 1:15.215, which is understandable because he is just driving away. Stoke is into the pits as KFC and Tom are fighting, as Swifty has dropped down the field dramatically. What has happened to that guy? That's unfortunate. So we're gonna ride on board here with the front pack here. That consists of 5 drivers: J11, Dr. Steele, Jack, Muncher, and Juice. So championship leader currently in P6, and obviously on course to try and gain more, as it looks like Swifty has spun it, as Sid is the latest person to pick up 3 seconds for track limit violations. So looks like Swifty is not having a fun time this race. Man has spun it around, and looks like KFC's trying to keep up with Sid, but it's just not able to right now. A lot of drama in these first few laps, eh, Lanky?
Yeah, that first lap was like, I didn't know where to look. I was trying to flick through, and there was just stuff going on
Sorry to
everywhere.
cut you off, Lanky, but Dr. Steele trying
Yep.
an ambitious move on J11, but he was side by side, but then had to take the escape road. I think he's going to have to give that place back, unless he wants it. But J11 just gives him a bit of a tap, and
Yep.
there goes the place
Ooh.
back. But this, obviously,
Yeah,
getting on the... Ooh. Yeah.
I was on with Dr. Steele for them first, like lap two when it started to settle down, and he was that McLaren doesn't look happy. He is it's very unsettled on the back end, so I think he is struggling. So fighting ain't gonna be easy for him because he's fighting the car enough.
Yeah.
From what I've seen.
Yeah, so that's not very helpful. Obviously, he tried to make the move on J11 at turn 1, but then got bumped off the road just a little bit by the Williams, and then forced him to take the escape road, and he gained an unfair advantage because of it, so he had to give back the place, otherwise he would have got another 10 seconds for illegal overtake.
Yeah, unfortunately he's going to have to serve it as well, because they have to stop, don't they? So.
Yep, he does. He's going to try again here, on board with him, and this time it's a bit more cleaner down the inside. Gets the job done. Dr. Steele into second. But yeah, as Muncher
Close
also,
little pack here.
Yeah. No, Muncher picked up 3 seconds of fuel at the last lap, and Mad Move's now the last person to pick up some track limits.
This is allowing Goodman to just disappear, though.
Yeah,
he's almost 3 seconds up.
Yeah, 3 seconds up the road almost. And what? Oh, that's a big, that's a big spin for J11. Who ran into him as well?
He was a passenger, Jack.
Oh, poor Jack.
I was on board with him.
Oh, he's got major damage. Whoa! KFC bloke into the wall.
What is just wow?
What? I just saw that from Jack's PV. Just straight lined the walls. I wonder if he got contact with somebody and just obviously getting in the gravel with no brakes. Oh dear, what happened to KFC bloke? I hope he comes in the Twitch chat and tells us what gone. Oh, there we go. He's coming to the chat saying, "What on earth is J11 doing?" So that is a shame. Obviously, Jack into the pits because J11 had a small spin and collected Jack, and then obviously I think KFC had an entanglement with J11 as well, which has caused him to go straight into the wall. And so these guys, some of them have come into the pits, some of them have stayed out. So both McLarens have stayed out, and so has Ty Clear, and pretty sure J11 and Juice have also stayed out as well. And so I'll just bring up the board for you. There you go. Top 5 have not pitted, so Goodman's 3-second lead has now been destroyed, courtesy of J11 and KFC blokes. Fanatics, obviously he's out into the wall, brought out the safety car, so they can relax for a little bit and stay on his tyres. So Jack and Mad Move put a second set of mediums on, where Juice Muncher, Tom Carter, Poochie have all swapped to hards. And this is where I'd be like, surely those ones who've swapped to... Hopefully those guys that have swapped to hards, they will have to pit again. Those hards will not... Well, even with under safety car, they'll go safety car in end of lap 8? Because safety cars only just picked them up, so end of lap 8.
Yeah, at least 8, wouldn't it?
Yeah, at least 8, so that'll be 25 laps they have to do on the hards. I don't think that's gonna last. But obviously for these front 5 here, they can still stick to a 1-stop now, because obviously 2 laps under safety car, those tyres are not going to wear that much, so those tyres should easily make 14, 15 laps, maybe even 16 laps now. So, and Goodman in the chat has come and saying, well, this is sad. Yep. Your 3-second lead you had just got destroyed immediately by KFC. I was at KFC. If you can get a clip of what happened to you, I would love to see it after the race. Because I just want to witness how you got murdered. Because obviously, I was on Jack when I saw you just go flying into the wall. Because obviously he got wing damage from J11 spinning. So, I was like, if you have a clip, I'd love to see it. So, obviously we're just waiting for Swifty to catch up. Oh dear, Tom Carter's coming up in the Twitch chat saying my setup never loaded, but I defo did. Oh dear, Tom's on a default setup. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh
Yeah,
dear.
how's it done? I've never heard of that one. That's a new one. Like, load a setup, but it hasn't gone on. Like,
Yep.
yeah, it's a weird one.
Yep, so safety car's going to do one more lap because Swifty is not caught up. Ooh, Goodman wanted to see if he could bait any of the top 5 to go for a pit stop, but nope, none of them are not having it. So, safety car surely should be in at the end of this lap, do you reckon, Lanky?
Yeah, they're all there now, aren't they? There's no one waiting to catch up. I'd say so. I'd be surprised if it doesn't. They should get an early enough call as well, I'd say, by the end of the DRS straight, as they're coming into Sector 3.
Yep. I'll send a clip after the race as KFC. Alright then. So I want to see that mayhem that took you out.
Well, I got our POV clipped on Twitch. Yeah. But it'd be interesting to see what happened, like how he ended up over there from his POV.
Oh yeah. Because all I saw is when I saw from Jack's POV, he just goes flying straight into the wall in the background.
Yeah, like I saw I was on board with Jack, and the camera it had me on was actually the onboard camera, so I had a lovely view, and Jack was obviously passenger to J11's slide. And then, as they got going again, you just saw KFC go flying off the top. So, yeah, it was a strange one. But there's the call.
Yep. Safety car in at the end of this lap. And Goodman will pace the grid in this final sector, so it's up to him when they all go. No, he's not gone yet. Is he going to leave it right until the line? Because he's really still blinking. He's still waiting. There we go. He's finally gone. But he hasn't really caught Dr. Steele napping as he's in the slipstream of that Sauber. And that looks to try... Nope. Was not even close enough. As a few people are side by side in the background. As J11 has been passed by Juice. Jack is going to try and get
Tom.
Yeah. Tom has lost 2 places. He's lost another place to Pucci as well. Pucci now up into 9th. As Tom Carter does not look settled in that car. He's really struggling. He's now been overtaken by Mad Move as well.
He's on the hard, yeah. I imagine they're stone cold, and he's struggling to fire them up.
Penalty servable. As far as I'm aware, yes. No, it's not. I think it will be served, but we'll find out when he pits.
He will have to serve it because obviously he's got to stop, and he has to do that one stop anyway.
Yeah.
So he will have to serve it in the race.
Yeah.
If he obviously got the penalty after his stop, and then he could continue to the end of the race and appeal it if it wasn't his fault. But no, he's going to have to serve that, unfortunately.
Right. DRS re-enabled. Everybody's still within each other. as Muncher has got past a J11, and so will Jack. And Jack looks to try and go around the outside of Muncher. Will then have the inside line. Jack still there hanging it around Muncher. But no, Muncher, both of them get past J11, so he loses 2 places. And Jack tried to get past Muncher, but did not quite. As Pucci is now up all over the back of that Williams. Obviously, J11 has not pitted, so all these guys were fresher tyres again through, as Tom Carter is the latest person to pick up 3 seconds for track limit violations. As Swifty contact on Mad Move, because Mad Move is ghosted there. Has got past Mad Move, but because of the contact, he got that position a little bit unfairly. So I would argue he should probably, out of respect, he should give that back. But I don't think he will. Juice really close to the back of Tycley here. Obviously, the top 4 have not pitted, same with J11. So Muncher has lost out on DRS, as he's going to get caught by Jack. Tom Carter into the pits. What I do believe will be a retirement. Yep, there we go. And Jack now ahead of Muncher going into turn 1. And will now look to try and catch up to Juice. And then there we go, he's left the session as well. Unfortunate for Tom Carter there. No setup. And he's just come into Twitch chat saying car was undrivable. Yeah, that's unfortunate, lad. That was very unfortunate.
Yeah,
so
default
good.
setup and hards,
Yeah.
I can imagine.
Yeah, GG championship over. Not quite, Tom.
No, because this is round 10. There's still
2
2
races
to go.
left.
There's still,
Pucci
what,
and
50 points to
Mahmood,
pick up?
yeah. Like, all you need is for Juice to have a bad race. You just need Juice to have a bad race. That's all you'd have to have happen.
You just got to make sure you nail the practice and a bit of, like, for the last 2 races and put yourself in the best position. And the fight's still there.
Yep. Jack, latest person to pick up 3 seconds for track limits. As it looks like Juice is going to get past Tycley here into turn 1. Juice now up into 4th. Letting everybody know why he is championship leader right now. And now he'll look to chase down the 2 McLarens, who have unfortunately dropped off the back of Goodman, so they are struggling just a little bit. Also, J11 has dropped off the back of Muncher. So we've got now just a few small trains now. And so it won't be long before Juice. Oh, that's a bit of a moment there for Dr. Steele. Going a little bit wide there. Juice is going to try and go down the inside here of the McLaren. Side by side, a little bit of tyre rubbing. Contact made, still tyre rubbing. Dr. Steele, though, still there. Bit of more contact. Oh, even more contact. Oh, holy moly. Come on, guys, keep it clean. Oh, because of all that as well, he's dropped.
Come on, lads, calm down.
Dr. Steele's dropped off the back of his own teammate, so he's going to be
look at him.
Super acceptable to Fingers. Mad moves into the pits and is retired and left the session.
Oh, the Haas is having a look. Oh, the Mercedes has gone wide.
Oh, that's Jack. Oh, take it to the runoff.
Yeah, he locked up, I think. He just went straight on. I believe he locked up.
Yep, so he's lost the place to
J11. The outside.
Oh, Muncher trying to get past Tycley and does on the inside of the track. As it looks like Pucci is trying to get past Jack on the inside, which then him come the outside. And there we go. Pucci ahead of Jack. Nope, Jack is still there. Pucci, better exit, keeps ahead.
What a race. Like, there's definitely not been a dull moment. And we're only 13 laps in. There's still 20 to go.
Yeah. And look at this. Juice has already caught back into Sid DRS, but has actually brought Dr. Steele with him. So we've got one long DRS train now from 2nd down to 10th. That is a really long train. Because, like, what? They're in one massive kick Sauber sandwich, but unfortunately Stoke is like 3 seconds off the back of the pack. Juice has got past Sid because Sid is into the box.
Well, he didn't hit the pit wall at least.
Yeah, we didn't hit the pit wall this time. So Sid will drop down to P11. I expected now to go a little bit longer on those tyres. Oh, as Dr. Steele makes another mistake there at turn 1. Now he's been passed by a muncher, which I didn't even notice. So he is struggling. Obviously, I know Ty Clear for a fact he won't pit for a while. So we'll have to see when he does. So can we have a look at how Ty's tyres are doing? If we got... No, there's no slow corners. We'll have to...
They don't look too bad.
Nah, I need a slow-ish
They're
corner.
not looking. The front left is the worst looking on the onboard
it's the
view.
left side of the car that will have trouble. Oh, as Poochie's
Yeah,
having to defend him from Jack there behind. Jack trying to go all the way around the outside.
The front left,
but
it looks not nice.
Not quite. Yeah, it's the left side that gets worn the most. Right, will Dr. Steele be in? Yes, he is in. So he should be able to easily make the end from this situation. As we're going to ride on board to just show you how bad that front left is. You can see how bad it's degraded.
Yeah, you'll see it, especially on that hairpin end of sector 1.
You can see it on Goodman's car as well. That left tyre is not...
His looks worse than Ty's. Did they put them on at the same time?
Yeah, they've been on him since the start of the race.
Goodman maybe controller then. I'm just guessing there because obviously on controller the tyre wears a lot higher, and I know Ty's on wheel.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, and his looks a lot worse than Ty's. So, I mean, that doesn't mean anything, but yeah, if he's on controller, that would make sense why his looks worse. Is what I mean. The point I'm making.
As Goodman said, he's on a wheel and pedal. So.
Oh, is he? So setup base then.
Yep, looks.
Because it does look worse than Ty's.
Yeah, well, Goodman is being caught by Juice, but obviously Juice will have to pit again because I don't think his hard tyres will last until the end. As now Goodman comes into the pits at the end of lap 15, so he'll be doing about 17 laps.
And so does Ty.
No, and
so
does
that
Ty.
is the mediums out. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's it then. They're coming
Hards
off
to the
their
end.
mediums. Yep. Mediums. Well, sorry, hards to the end from lap 16. So don't know why I'm still on Goodman there. As Juice now takes provisional lead of the race, but he, like I say, he is on 10 lap old hards right now.
The undercut's powerful round here, isn't it? I believe. Because it's quite a long. Well, it's not a long lap time, but the tyres take a while to come in.
You can undercut, but I've seen overcuts happen more here.
Ah, is it?
Yeah, I've seen overcuts happen more. Obviously, Jack, he'll have to pit again at some point, so I assume he'll be back probably in at the end of this lap to get off his mediums. Because also J11's also come into the pits as well for his hard tyres. So that's from 7th to 11th.
The Muncher's close into Juice.
Yep.
Through that sector, he's just not 3/10 off. So.
Yeah, and he's gone away from Poochie, who's 3 seconds behind. Obviously,
Muncher putting them laps in.
He definitely is. Muncher trying to catch Juice, get some more points, and looking for his first win here. As Jack has got battling with Poochie again. And as Jack has got past Poochie, but I don't think Poochie's going to take that sitting down.
He's got both the Astons on him now.
Yeah. Obviously, Jack
do they work together?
10 lap old mediums Jack is on, so I say he'll have to pit again. So he'll pit onto probably a new setup, probably a set of hard tyres sooner or later. And these hard runners will probably pit in the next... I'm going to say in the next 6 laps to put on another set of mediums. So we'll have to see. And obviously Goodman's already taken a lot of time out of Stoke as Swifty's going for it on his teammate again. Aston Martin teammates at it again as Pucci's gone a little deep, so Swifty's just gone straight ahead of his teammate. But they are out of the DRS of Jack ahead though, which is very unfortunate. Yep, they are just outside DRS, so Pucci will have DRS of his own teammate, so Pucci will
Yeah,
have
and
to
Juice
try
is
and...
responding to Muncher as well. You see him pushing on. It's gone
Yeah.
back up to 2.3.
Yep. Like the only close gap right now is these two Aston Martins. The two teammates. Like
Yeah, once the hard runners make their stops though,
yeah.
it should put them back into place.
Yeah, because I say there's just no gaps at the minute. There's no close racing. Like they've all calmed down a bit. So, but Muncher's closed 6/10 this, but about 5/10 this lap on Juice. So Juice might have had a fast lap, but Muncher's like,
They're on the
if you can
same
do it, I
tyres,
can do
same
it better.
age and everything. Yeah, so
Yeah,
they're equal with tyres.
yeah. Maybe just he's faster in the middle in the technical parts, but when it comes to the straights, he's slow. Oh well, Swifty's broken away from Pucci, and Swifty is in. So there's that answer. So he's gonna come in at this lap to see if he can try to overcut the drivers ahead of him. Sorry, undercut. Sorry, not overcut. Undercut. So we'll have to see it. Swifty's gonna drop behind.
Is he gonna be? I think he's just gonna be just behind, isn't he? J11, I think. No, he has come out just in front.
Just ahead of J11. Just ahead. So Goodman is like really catches his own teammate pretty quickly. He's got the gap down to 5.7 seconds. So he's slowly catches his teammate.
Mantra and Juice just putting matching
Similar.
each other really at the moment is one way. Is the only
Yeah.
way to say it. Isn't it? Like their lap times are just staying the same at the same points of the track.
Oh, Juice is in.
Oh well, it's gonna change now. Oh, and who's this? Jack's coming in too.
Yeah, well, Jack understandably, because he's on mediums.
Yeah,
Oh,
then
massive
left
lock
medium looks. Yeah, did you see his left medium? That does
Yeah,
not look pretty.
I just went on board of him, like
Not pretty.
locking up coming into the pits. Well, Goodman's gonna overtake the pair of them. The question is, how far ahead of them will he be? Obviously, these guys will put onto new mediums, but by the end, I think those hard
That must have been up like 80-90%. The state of that was
Yeah.
not a nice looking. That was an angry looking tire. That.
Yeah, like even Stokes gonna have to pit again at some point. He's done 17 laps on those hards. He pitted on like lap 2 because of wing damage. But right now, Muncher,
But he's going to be on a much faster tire for the final laps.
Obviously, Muncher here trying to overcut Juice by going faster this lap. He will be in this lap to respond to Juice, and obviously Juice is right behind Sydney. So we'll have to see if Sid can keep him behind. But I don't think he will. Nope, Juice is going to stay behind Sid. As Ty Claire's looking to catch him, but no, Muncher stays out for another lap. As Pucci is into the pits, and so is Stokes. So that's going to put Goodman into second place. And these two here will fight for that last podium spot. Obviously, Sid being just ahead of Juice, but obviously Juice is going to get ahead of him with the assist of DRS. As Sid has come across him and has actually given him some wing damage. So that is not good for Juice. He's got some major... Well, it's not major damage. He's missing the end plate, but that's not going to help him at all. So... very entertaining race. Obviously, Sid's made a mistake, so Mike. He's got some grass on those
Yeah, the
tires.
stops are bringing everybody back together now, aren't they?
Yeah, looking at because Pucci is Pucci's actually overcut his teammate. Pucci's overcut his teammate. He's under 1 second behind J11, so that's good. Yeah, it is unfortunate for you, KFC, getting caught up in that. Caught up in the incidents. Could have been having a really good race. So Muncher is now into the pits. Where will he come out compared to Juice here? As Goodman's just picked up 3 seconds for track limit violations. That is unfortunate.
Oh, that's a big, a big like
Yep. Well, that answers that question. Muncher's going to come out behind
impact
them.
on the race.
Yeah, well... Oh! Sid going down the inside, and now he's picked up end plate damage. Both of these two have got damage, and Juice has just picked up 3 seconds for track limit violations, because the collision with Sid forced him off the track there, and he had to take the escape road, but he did not take it correctly, so he gets given a warning, and hence 3 seconds. So Muncher's just come out ahead of Ty Clear, so obviously Muncher's on 2 lap younger tyres than Juice, so Muncher will look to try and gain some time on these guys, and obviously Ty Clear will just look to try and keep up with them. Also, Juice has gone to another
Tyres are fired up.
Yeah, Juice actually got to another set of hards. Surprising that. I thought he'd go to a set of mediums. Stokes on a set of softs. Those are not going to last to the end, lad.
Crazy, 11 laps. Yeah, he's asking for a lot.
Yeah, and obviously Paul Dr. Steele outside the points, and I think that's where he's going to stay after a great thing. I sit into the pits. Probably going to change that front wing and obviously go on to a set of mediums tyres, so that Sid could probably say goodbye to points. Oh my god, didn't even change the wing. Never mind, he's retired from the race. It didn't change his wing, so he's give up. Oh dear, that's unfortunate for Sid. As Dr. Steele has spun out of the last corner. He's got a little bit deep and has spun it. So that is not good. So the McLaren's having a torrid time in this race. So that is not good at all. So Goodman might run about 6 seconds ahead of Juicy, and I think that's going to stay like that. Obviously, Juice is going to try to catch, but I don't think he will with that wing damage. Muncher, but 2.4 behind Juice, will try to look to get ahead and take some points off of him. Obviously, Tom Carter and Pucci are hoping that happens, as a Cooper fan in the chat says Sid washed. Damn. That's a bit mean. So Tyclay has also dropped off the back of Muncher, so that's not going to be helpful. As Jack is just ahead of Pucci and J11 here. Mercedes keeping ahead of the Williams and Aston Martin. So, as Stoke and Swifty are fighting over P9. Whoa, whoa, what the? As Stoker spun, and I'm sorry, is Jack lagging all over the place? Because he just lagged backwards as Pucci's going to try and go down the inside there of J11. Nope. Thinks about it, but now he's going to go for a send on J11 up the inside and gets the move done. Never mind, J11 not taking it down lightly, but is these two are coming to blows here. They've actually dropped off the back of Jack, so Pucci will have a big opportunity now to pass J11 into turn 1. But Dr. Z will pick up 3 seconds of track limits. So, interesting fight we've got here between Pucci and J11. Obviously, Pucci wants to try and get ahead, but just not able to, is he, at the minute, Lanky?
No, he's not finding it the easiest, but you've got the tyre difference as well, I think, between these two, haven't you? In having some sort of play on it. But the more the they're battling. I'm just looking through the trying to, there it is. So what's their difference? 2 laps, like you say, 2 laps younger, and then it's the medium as well. So it'll be towards the end of the race. I'd expect Juice to have the upper hand.
Yeah, well, Juice just got overtaken by Muncher, so these two will fight over second place. Both of them do have 3-second time penalties, so if they fight enough, Ty Clear can get involved and could get lucky with a free podium here on these guys. We'll have to wait and see. Obviously, Pucci's now broken away from J11, so that's not going to be helpful for him. But obviously, Pucci does have 3 seconds of track limit pens, as Swifty's just picked up 3, and Stoker's spun it again at the second to last turn. So man needs to get off those soft tyres, because he's a spin merchant right now. Obviously, Juice, this is the only battle worth watching right now. Juice is trying to keep up with Muncher, because obviously Muncher's tyres should fall off a cliff later in this race, and with him being on the hards, it should be slightly easier. But obviously he does have that wing damage, but even with the wing damage, he's actually keeping up for the time being, isn't he? I guess Lanky's focused on something else there. Yep, man's not listening to me.
No, I was I was flicking.
Yeah,
I
no,
was
you
sort of
just
half listening and half flicking through the the tires and the penalties. So I was sort of only half caught what you said. But no, I was trying to see like what what changes the penalties were making at the minute.
As I don't think they're really
But
gonna
Muncher's
make
okay.
much.
No, not Muncher, sorry. Goodman's
Yeah,
with that 3-second.
yeah. Goodman, Muncher, and Juice are all relatively good, because Ty Clear somehow has lost 2 seconds on these guys.
Yeah.
So
there's not going to be a lot of change, I don't think, of it, but
no.
Goodman's is safe.
Yep.
And then Swifty's battling with J11, and he's got that 6. So
Yeah, so that's not gonna help him.
I mean, whoever finishes is going to finish in the points, but it's how many.
Yeah, it's how many each driver's gonna get. Unfortunately for Dr. Steel, I think it will be just a single point. Stoke might get his first points on debut. But this is this is interesting. Juice has dropped out of Muncher's DRS, so that is unfortunate.
Yeah, and J11 J11 the same with Swifty, because he's sort of hanging on to it, coming through sector 3.
Yep, hanging on there, but not going to be hang on for much.
And Jack's got it on Ty. He's making a run on Ty now. He's not going to get close enough this time round, but he's definitely within it now. Oh, as we have another retirement.
Stoke on debut has...
Final corner. Has he put it in the pit wall? He's right on the final corner.
Yeah, pit wall. So we're going to only have 9 finishes out the 14 that started. So that is a shame. Is just one stopping on that. No, he stopped twice. He has stopped twice, Tom.
Yeah, I think that safety car sort of changed a couple of people's strategies, didn't it?
Yeah, people pitted on the safety car. Now, Ty's got 4-lap worse tyres than Juice. And Muncher has 6-lap old mediums right now. He's slowly catching Goodman as Muncher right now. So he is trying to get his first win as Muncher, but I don't know if he's going to catch 5.5 seconds by the end of the race, because we are now starting lap 29. Obviously, 7-lap younger medium tyre, 6-lap younger medium tyres. So it's a possibility, but he needs to catch over a second a lap. Yeah, it's GG if I don't win with favourable results next week. Yeah, well, Jack,
podium.
Yeah, Jack ahead of Tyclay here, but obviously Jack does have 3 seconds for track limit, so Ty will get that place back.
Yeah, I wonder. Let me have a little look. Is Ty dicing with his last warnings or not?
Well, Dr. Steele picking up 6 seconds of pens now, so that's unfortunate for him. So, obviously, Tom Carter is hoping for
He has been very clean.
a Juice and Muncher, sorry, Juice and Poochie to have a bad race, but I don't know if they
Not
will.
one warning for Mr. Tyclay.
Damn.
He is clean, so he's looking all right.
Well, I'll be damned.
Fair play, you know, not even to
Yeah.
pick up one warning so far.
Yep. And Dr. Steele has now been lapped by Goodman. Obviously, I assume he'll be able to unlap himself courtesy of soft tyres versus old hards. As we started at lap 30 here of 33, so 4 to go. Muncher is just over 4 seconds behind now. So like I say, he needs to try and catch a second a lap if he wants to try and challenge Goodman on the last lap. Like, he needs to get a wriggle on. But obviously if Dr. Steele gets ahead of Goodman, Goodman will get DRS on Dr. Steele. But just watch this just watch if Dr. Steele goes to unlap himself. No, he probably will, and then he has to try and bolt to like a second so he doesn't give Goodman DRS. Because again, Muncher's caught another second this lap. So that is good for Muncher.
Ty's looking at P4.
Yeah, he is, because I'm pretty sure Jack picked up 6 seconds of pens. So.
Yeah, Jack's on 6 and he's 4.3 behind Juice.
Jack, Swifty and Dr. Steele all on 6. Everybody else with pens is on 3. Unless you're Tyclay and J11, you do not have a single penalty right now. But Muncher, we're on 31, so realistically, by the end of lap 32, he needs to be under a second to try and take him on the last lap on the straight. But I don't know if he's going to get close enough to Goodman to do it. Like, he's miles ahead of Juice, so he's not going to come under any threat at all from Juice, as Poochie is on Tyclay. But Tyclay's out of nowhere picked up 3 seconds. Oh dear.
Was that an instant? Because he wasn't showing no warnings. Let me have a look.
As he picked up 3 warnings in 1 lap, that's a shame for him. Because he's under threat from Poochie here.
29, he picked up a warning, so commentator's curse has kicked him, because literally, as I said, he hasn't got one yet. He's picked one up, and then he got 2 warnings in that one.
Spun.
Yeah, commentator's curse.
Lanky.
Because it was literally the lap I said he hasn't got any warnings, he picked up the first one.
Anyway, Poochie
well, that just proves it, doesn't it? It's a real thing.
Yeah.
It really is a real thing.
Poochie now into 5th place. Obviously, Poochie only has 3 seconds of pens, so he'll be okay. He's also got 5 lap younger tyres than Tyclay. But we're on the penultimate lap here, so Muncher really wanted to be within a second of Goodman at the end of this lap, but I don't think it's going to happen because I see Dr. Steele with him right now, so nah, Muncher's not going to get the thing, as Dr. Steele again gets a little bit out of shape. So he's clearly fighting the car as well, so that's not helpful at all for him. So he's just had a torrid time this weekend. So yeah, commentators' curse
front
is a
lefts
real
are looking
thing.
angry again now, though.
Yeah, commentators' curse is a real thing.
Yeah, it definitely is, because I obviously I put Dr. Steele to win, and he straight picked up that 10 seconds at the beginning, and then yeah, it definitely is a real thing.
Yeah,
no doubt about it.
Well, he's into the pits, and that is a retirement, and we'll leave the session. Like, we're on the last lap, you might as well just finish, because you're a lap down.
Yeah, put
Well,
it across the
Swifty's now,
line. You
yeah,
know, just
Swifty's now got past Ty Clear as well now, so. But obviously Swifty does have 6 seconds of pens, so Ty will get that place back. But Ty is suffering on those old hards. We're going to go on board here with the race leader as we'll follow Goodman around for his lap of honour. Pretty much led from start to finish.
yeah,
This man,
surprise pole as well right at the end after been in three laps. He said.
2 laps.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
2
he
runs,
almost
official
spun it.
runs, wasn't it?
Yeah, he ruined 2 runs. Then on the third one, it was good enough, and he got pole as he's coming out the last couple corners here. Goodman to pick up the win here on his second race. Muncher picks up P2, and now we just wait for Juice to come across the line to take P3. Jack will take P4, maybe? No, I think. Oh, he just gets ahead of Pucci. And obviously, Swifty will finish ahead of Tyclear, but Tyclear takes 6th. And J11 will take P8 of the last of the finishers. As Dr. Steele in the Twitch chat says, honestly, it really isn't fun to race here anymore when I get a 10 seconds for giving all my places back after getting pushed off. GG those two who raced clean. Yep, so there you are. Goodman takes the win here at Circuit de Barcelona de Catalunya. So Goodman from first, 1 stop, won the race. Then Muncher P2, Juice, Jack, Pucci, Tyclear, Swifty, and J11, the last of the finishers. Obviously, Dr. Steele will still be classified, even though he's retired a lap early. He's finished 2 laps down. And then the DNFs were Stoke, Sid, Mad Move, Tom Carter, and unfortunately KFC bloke on lap 6 after having contact with, I believe, J11. So that's unfortunate for him. So I'll bring you back to our ugly mugs for a few minutes just to see if the top 3 want to do interviews. So I'll have to wait and see. I see Goodman in the waiting room, but
Yeah, I can't drag him if you're able to, because I think it's your VC.
it is just. Mate, I just realized I got 3 1s in one corner. Wait, what?
Is that
That's
Ty?
good. That's Goodman. No.
Oh, Goodman's.
What the... like that. Juice and Pucci's position. Juice P3, Pucci P4. No, P5 for Pucci. Alright, looks like we just have a Goodman in it.
Yeah.
In the waiting room. What looks like Muncher and Juice. Well, Juice was on the podium last week. He didn't join last week, so he's
We'll get
not joining
Goldman
again.
in
So
then.
we'll get our race winner in for a quick chat. So I'll just drag him in. There you are. And now you can talk to him, Lanky.
Right. Hello. So, yeah. Congratulations on P1 there. Obviously, that start, you were at the front of it all with that pole lap you pulled at the end. So, first of all, yeah, run us through like the quali. What what wasn't right with the first couple of runs, and then what did you manage to sort out to get that lap in?
Well, it was a mix of not taking too much practice, to be honest. With the quali, I can't say much about it. 2 laps, 2 spins. With another game I'm driving right now, so it's a bit tough to understand my wheel and pedals again with the game differences and the force feedback difference. So it's just tough. But
Yeah,
somehow I managed to stick it in for the last lap and somehow got pole. So nothing to say.
yeah. I mean, well, luckily that put you at the front of what was a crazy first lap behind you. And then you just managed to keep it consistent really from there, and keep yourself out of any trouble, even with the safety restart. So yeah, like really for you, like there wasn't too much defending wise that you had to do, but still obviously you had to put the laps in to get it. So yeah, how did you find the first stint mainly? As you could see, you were close to the carnage, and it wasn't nothing crazy, but it was like stupid crazy. But yeah, it definitely was a lot going on.
Well, the
'Cause
start, I
didn't
mean,
you get attacked? Sorry. Didn't you get attacked into turn one? There was like a four wide moment almost, wasn't there?
well, I had someone down the inside, but I went a bit deep, so it was always gonna be my corner, and turn 2 is gonna be my corner as well, so I knew it was gonna be mine, but I saw someone off track, so I was a bit flabbergasted what happened there, but it all went fine, I guess. Nothing crazy happened. On the straight, I was a bit scared, but then I saw I had a gap behind me, but I think it was McLaren down the inside, but it all went good, so there was nothing to worry about.
Yeah. I mean, like you say, you put the consistency in, you kept it clean, you stayed up ahead. Even with a safety restart, it brought everybody back close to you, and you managed to do it again. Even with a cleaner start that time round, with everybody else, you still managed to pull away and get that 3 second gap for majority of it. So yeah, it was a well deserved win. You did what you had to do, and you kept yourself out of the trouble.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, congratulations on it. That's your first win as well, isn't it? This because you debuted last week, so 2 races and a win. So not bad going that.
Yes, thank you.
There is a muncher has
Yes, I
joined
have seen we
us.
have Muncher, who was our second place finisher, wasn't he? So
Yes, he was second. Juice
yeah,
was third.
I think Muncher was you were part of that run down to turn one where it was like almost 4 wide, and then it was kind of
Yeah, I
what?
don't know how
Yeah, I don't know how to put the rest of it into words from that on. It was crazy.
that chaos.
So yeah, from your perspective, what give us what that was like.
It looked like on the initial start I jumped second and third, but I saw second back out of it and then going into it. I thought I'd back out as well because it was only going to be carnage. Otherwise, 3 or 4 cars hitting each other. And then
Yeah,
I ended up losing to the Alpine in afterwards from backing out. So I was stuck behind him for the first couple of laps, which was annoying.
yeah. But after the safety car restart, like when things were a little bit calmer, and I think you were on a different tire strategy to Goldman ahead, and you started to close the gap a little bit. At that moment, did you think like it was possible, and then the tires just didn't allow you to, or was it just that you were both that closely matched on pace?
I think it was closely matched on pace. I think he done an excellent job, Goldman. He was super quick and he made the one-stop work. I was gaining. It was about 7 seconds, the gap, and I got it down to about 3 on the final lap. It was gaining. It was wasn't just run out of laps basically. But he just done a super
Yeah.
job. Couldn't beat him. So fair play to him.
Well, again, the same as Goldman. You sort of like kept yourself out of any of the madness that happened. Well, I say madness. It makes it sound bad. Say madness. It was racing, and it was a bit bumpy. You know, there was a bit of wheel banging. And, there wasn't anything like anybody making any ridiculous moves from our perspective. But it was definitely like you managed to keep yourself obviously
Yeah,
away from it and any damage. So that played a big part.
yeah, exactly. You got to keep it clean and just try and stay out of trouble and just pick up the pieces when people have contact or something like that. It's just the best way to go about it.
Yeah. Well, anyway, congratulations on second, because I believe that's your second or third race as well here.
Yes, yeah, it's my third race
So
and a podium
yeah,
straight away.
podium.
So
Yeah,
not too
so
bad.
again, another not a bad record to have. Podium in 3 races here in this league. So
Exactly. Hopefully, many more to
yeah,
come. Thank you.
congratulations. Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, you've got 2 more races this season, and then obviously the news of season 5. So this is for everybody in stream as well. The news of season 5 should be released very shortly. So
Yes.
yeah, excited for the second season after what this one's been like so far.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, congratulations to both of you on the win and the second place there for you, Muncher.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye.
So with interviews
Right,
now
I'll pass that back to you, Piney. Yep.
So with interviews now concluded, so obviously the Division 1 side will race tomorrow same time we did today at 8 o'clock UK time. Obviously, hopefully Corey Brooks will be okay tomorrow. Obviously, I had to cover from last week, so we'll have to see if he's okay for tomorrow. Him and Ryan will be in the comms box for the Division 1 race, and you'll see me and Lanky again next week for the Australian Grand Prix. Obviously, as well, I'm pretty sure sign-ups for Season 4 have now closed, sadly, but there is news of Season 5 on the Discord, so if you want to get involved, jump in the OTLR Discord, get involved, and we'll see you for Season 5. But for now, we'll see you next